promised me. Nah, he said he got started from his wife and a pop's watch. Face so fat the band had stretch marks. It shines so bright that you can see it from Mars. Man, he blinded me, reflecting headlights from the cars. He's got to be a rapper, baller, or a movie star, but nah, he's too humble to be all of the above. So he said, my name is Trap, oh, cause you bees in the trap. Nah, it ain't even like that, and he tilted his bull's cap. Introduced me to his wife, and she had one too. Wrist game so cold that she could build igloos out of nothing. They legit, they even bless their kids. Man, when they all stand in a row, they look like 4G Auto.
Yo, what's going on? Welcome in. Happy Monday. Happy Eclipse Day. For those of you guys that got a chance to see it, that was one of the things I asked in the description. Was it all hype, or was it everything that you expected or didn't expect? I'm going to say this. I've seen a couple of eclipses my entire life, and this one was the best one. I'm going to say this was the best one. I don't know what it was. Maybe it's because I'm more mature than I was when I was younger, though I saw one in 2017. I was working at the time, so didn't have time to really come out and do all that stuff, man. So welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. I got Hemi. I got Skylar Santana. Today is going to be a sort of a review of minutes and hours. A couple of watches that I've seen. I'm going to be talking about some watches that, like, everybody right now, that's if you are a Rolex fan, you should be licking at the chops or biting at what's the term? Chopping at the bits or something like that. Because there was like a new release or like some leaked footage, because Watches and Wonders is doing a thing. And Tardy, man, I'm sorry. I was having some technical difficulties, man. I couldn't get my camera working. But I worked that out as fast as possible. Yo, Rob, what's going on, man? Austin as well. It was awesome. Man, unfortunately, I did hear from some of my people in Minnesota. They didn't get a chance to see it because it's cloudy there. I said, that sucks. That absolutely sucked. Man, oh my gosh. It was, well, man, I'm telling you, I loved it. I enjoyed it. Thought it was pretty dope. And yeah, got a chance to see some stuff. I actually got my glasses here, and yeah, man, it was all that. I will be dropping a link here shortly, man, for anybody that want to come up and talk about their watch journey, because we're going to be talking watches today, and I'm going to be sharing some stuff with y'all, man. We're going to have a heart-to-heart and here in a moment, man, periodically. I don't know how long I'm going to be on. Really don't matter. We're just going to go for it. But let's start with minutes and hours. I dropped a video earlier today, a premiere, if you will, and I just showcased a little bit of what I've seen. It was so much. There was over 40 vendors there, man, and I don't know, man. I think the anticipation getting up to minutes and hours was pretty dope. But like Rich Park, which I actually now my association with Rich Park started on YouTube a couple years ago. I was watching his channel. He did an Invicta video. We had some dialogue back and forth. And then next thing you know, he's hosting watch events for Microbrands. And of course, when he was doing that, I had no idea Microbrands existed. I just didn't. What's up, Jay Jones? It was cloudy here too, but as soon as let me see. Come here. He cleared enough to see. Okay. Said Corona as in the drink. Skylar. I'm gonna talk about Skylar, bro. I am going to talk about Skylar here in a little bit too. Skylar, you're on, bro. I've been laughing at I laughed at that reel you did, bro. The I guess the fail reel or whatever, the blooper reel. Dude, you silly. He was like, what am I trying to say? And it was like loading. You're silly. Oh man, I was more hyped to see you go live than Eclipse, bro. No cap. Hey man, but a Corona right now would be cool too, bro. I can go for one right now, bro. Be honest with you, man. So let's talk minutes and hours, man. Okay, because I'm trying to keep my excitement down, but I was gonna put in the comments, man. And I just want to run something by you guys real quick. So Senior Watches was there, right? And the CEO for Senior Watches is a female, right? She's from Switzerland. And when I tell you, I met her last year at the same event. We were on the same floor where they did breakfast at, right? So when I met her, they do a class where they help you they literally walk you through, you put a watch together and you walk away with the watch, right? So I signed up for it. And what made me mad, I'm going to say this, what made me mad, she didn't have enough people sign up for the class, though there was enough people there that wanted to do the class, but she was like, oh, you guys didn't sign up. And I'm like, bro, you wanted to do this. All you had to do was easy. Sign up. That's all you had to do was sign up for the class. I signed up for it. Just like I did in Kokomo. I signed up for Kokomo's class and I went in there and got me a watch. So yeah, that was disappointing. That was last year. They didn't do it this year. I don't think. I didn't see. If they did, I missed it. It could have skated past me, but I was so hype about all of the different brands and stuff like that. So the breakfast was dope. It was a continental breakfast. She walked through, and if you look at my video that I did with earlier today, I dropped it 2 hours ago, 2.5 hours ago. We were talking about she was explaining her passion and stuff like that. Man, she's a watch collector. She's an enthusiast. She's an enthusiast CEO of Senior Watches, and they have like the product. I was looking at the watch, man, amazing watch too, man. It's beautiful. So we were talking price, and not saying the price is off the table, but I know that some of us are like at a price point because I asked this question like 2 weeks ago. And just bear with me. I'm gonna get back into minutes and hours, but I asked this question 2 weeks ago. What is your price point? For a watch, what won't you go over, right? And some people said $350, some people said $500, some people said if it was a dope watch that you'll do maybe $1,000. Let me tell you, I stand corrected. I know everybody's not going to agree to this, but if you had the disposable income, what would you get? What would fit in your lifestyle? Because that's what I saw this weekend. And I only did the one day. And I'm gonna tell you why. But I'm telling you, the watches that will fit your lifestyle, you may go up a little more if you got the money. If not, then you know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, what can you get alternative wise that's at your price point, right? But I'm telling you, I saw a lot of lifestyle watches. Yes. And Christopher Ward is a lifestyle watch. Dave D, I don't want to hear your mouth. I don't want to hear your mouth, Dave D, because I see you in the chat. I see you, bro. I see you. But let's get back into I was about to call it Microlux. Minutes and hours. They formerly known as Microlux. So I would say Rich Park. This man is like an ant when it comes to making sure this dude is walking everywhere. He's going back and forth, man. He's moving parts. He's doing stuff. He's checking on all the people. This man checked on everybody. You doing okay? He was making sure. So like, I got a strap, bro. That's in here somewhere. Y'all forgive me because I was offloading stuff and I got stuff everywhere. So, which these aren't the straps he gave me, or gave the strap he gave me, but this is from a Swiss watch company, right? These straps, these two are 22 millimeters and this one is a 20, I believe. But these are legit straps, man, legit. I was testing it out and they are so comfortable. And we discussed that having these different straps and stuff like that, different options. You don't have to go buy another watch. You can actually upgrade your watch with a strap. I see Dave D. I see that down there. Oscar, what's going on? So that class, so the class for Kokomo, I think was like 7. And the class for the senior area, I think it came with, it was like you just signed up. I didn't see a cost on that one. Trap, I love the hat. You get a free pass to come to New York. That's why I mean, listen, you know, I had to represent New York. Y'all know I normally wear my Bulls cap, but I have a lot of love for New York, man. Got a lot of you guys out there in New York. Man, it goes down New York. It goes down. I absolutely love New York, man, to go visit. Don't want to live there, but it's just like Chicago. I wouldn't go back to Chicago to live. Love visiting, and that's it. Beautiful, beautiful. And the food, wow. You know what I'm saying? It's one of them. But let's get back into minutes and hours. Now, before the crowd jumped off, if you guys seen, I got a chance to go backstage or before everybody got in there, and I showed you guys a little bit. And there was so many different things you could have done, so many different vendors, man, from Maze, M-A-Z-Z. And the guy, the representative from Maze, he was so funny, man. I liked him so much, man. Enjoyable guy. And it was just a homage to pretty much like the Rolex Submariner. Now, I didn't know, like when I'm telling you, when I looked at the watch at first online, I was like, I don't know about the logo, man. It looked kind of big. And when I seen it in person, it looks a lot better in person than it does on screen. Beautiful watch. But and I think for the price, you're getting a lot. If you're into homages and you want something Swiss made, right? I would recommend that watch. However, I wouldn't get it because I have so many different homage pieces to the Submariner to where I'm like, okay, I don't need to know. Like that wouldn't have made sense for me. But for you guys, if you don't have one, I think that would have been a great option for you to have. Real fun, classic watch. But then, and that was upstairs. So let me stay downstairs because downstairs was like crazy. That's what everybody just generated, man. So they gave away watches. They gave away something. Christopher Ward never gives a discount, right? So they gave you had an opportunity of winning a 15% discount off of their product. And I like that. I'm gonna tell you why. I like that is because you believe in your product that much. I hate that when you discount it so much because I'm like, okay, what's the point of me getting you don't believe in the quality of your stuff, so I can go somewhere else. But there was Rado. Did you guys seen that, man? Like, if you haven't seen the video, you got to go back and look at the square watch. That watch is crazy. And I'm gonna just say price on this one. That one was $2,700. Now, premium watch. You have to, if you have a Rado AD somewhere by you that you can go check that watch out. I'm telling you, please get back with me after you put that watch in your hand. You have to get back with me and tell me if you feel the same way I felt. That watch felt amazing. Now, I've held some ceramic watches in my hand, but I was like, whoa, dude, this is crazy. And the other thing that I was they were telling me is with Rado, you know how this isn't like one of those where they just buy cases from wherever and just slap a watch on and slap a movement. The technology that goes in behind this, man, they are, dude, crazy. The Swatch Group is killing it, man. And I see how much money they put into that. Well, I don't know how much money, but I see the effort they put into it, right? So if one link is bad, the whole batch. And it's crazy. They do it by the links. One link has its own batch. It has its own design, and they all link together. They all have to fit together, man. And I said, dude, that's a lot going into that watch. So I can see why the cost creeps up and stuff like that, man. The technology, the engineering that goes into it. You're making a top tier watch, man. And it does the same thing that every other watch does. It does the same thing a $2 watch does. It tells time, but it does it in style. Just like, what was that? I was watching with my grandbaby, Toy Story. He said, that's not flying. You just falling gracefully or whatever, something like that. But yes, it is that was dope. Now, Tipsum Watches was there, which Tipsum has a couple of designs. And I will say for the price, you're getting a top tier movement. You'll get the finishing on it, and plus, you like the engineering behind the watch. I think is amazing. That is another lifestyle type watch that will fit your lifestyle if you're into that type of stuff. So it's almost like having an analog G-Shock watch. I mean, because this watch can, is dope. Then you move on to I didn't know it was one. Hold on, let me see. It was one company I hadn't heard of before. Actually, let me see. Do I have that? I think I downloaded it. Give me just a second. Is that it? Nope, that's not it. There it go, right here. So check this out, y'all. So that was Wilk watches, right? I never heard of them before. Wilk watches will, once you go to their website, you literally order the watch based on what you like. And he'll put the watch together for you. So it's handmade. He built it to order, custom to order. It's like getting your omelets like the way you want it in the morning, right? And you can get his abalone is ferocious. I saw one of the pieces in there. The abalone shell was so crazy, man. He has tourbillons, and he does not use Swiss movements. He uses like the STP 5000 ish. So he uses the same as like the 2824, the equivalent of a 2824, and the same thing that they put in the Zodiac. That's the same movements he's using. I can dig it. And it, it's like, I think that's pretty dope for people that want to watch a lifestyle watch, but don't want the lifestyle costs. So that, I think Wilk is a phenomenal watch for people that just love something creative. Man, what you doing? Man, get out of here. That's my son walking in the background. What up, Felix? Let me see. I saw Rod. Hold on. Let me see. Pardon me. I got all kind of stuff over here, man. I got watches everywhere. Trying to offload everything, man. But let me see. I saw Rado at the Minutes and Hours in Austin last November. They are finished much better than I thought would be. I really like Guys. Yes. So yeah, they were down there. I was at that show too, the Austin show. But of course you know that. Watchman 54, welcome in. And I'm gonna tell you, man, like but here's another company that I really like was Swiss Watch Company, right? Swiss Watch Company had like some crazy stuff, man. They got the titanium watch. I actually I recorded one too. Hold up, I think I got a video of that one too. I believe, yep, I got one right here.
We have a bracelet coming from them as well. So going to be 5 months from college titanium. And they will.
If you didn't know, if you've never went to Swiss Watch Company's website, that watch literally you had a strap on it. Now the bracelet, they have the titanium bracelet. It's $150 on top of the cost of the watch, and I think the watch was like $495. I believe it is. Is it worth it? In my opinion, I can't make that decision for you. I'm going to say absolutely. I'm going to say absolutely because, ooh, man, that watch is something. That's something fierce, man. Oh, while I got y'all here, everybody that's in here, man, and I'm going to drop the link here momentarily. What's on the wrist? I know y'all, man, we haven't done a wrist check, man. I just, I'm saying, I'm just rocking a little diver, a little something light, you know what I'm saying? Like, we'll talk about this. Then we'll get into this a little later. It's later this week. I'm going to do a full presentation on this piece right here. You know what I'm saying? That one right there. This piece right here. Yeah, we're going to do a presentation on that one. Megazoid, what's happening? Welcome in. So I know Dave D got his coin from Random Rob. I got one too. It's around here somewhere amongst all this stuff that I unpacked. So y'all, man, y'all please be patient with me because this week I want to showcase some stuff to you guys. Like Fair and Swift. Fair and Swift was there. They were upstairs. Adam does an amazing job, and he had that bubblegum piece there. That watch is so amazing, man. He had the Miami Vice, well, his version of it. And I mean, dude, I would say, man, oh my gosh. If somebody, you know what? I know he wouldn't do another run of it. And I love the fact that he did a limited run on the Miami Vice piece. But I would love to see him bring that Miami Vice out in an automatic with a Swiss made piece. I think that'd be so dope. Or whatever the case. I know he's working on something. He was talking about something. Oh, and Swiss Watch Company they got a new movement that they're working on. And yo, I saw it. It looks so amazing, man. It's so crazy. And that's what these events are about. That's what these events are about, man. And I'm telling you, I saw on I was looking through Random Rob's page, right? And there was somebody that stated, it was actually a couple people that stated if they knew that the event was happening because they were close to Chicago, they'd have went. Y'all, if you're an hour away, 2 hours away, dare I say even 3 hours away, I would say go to it. I would say go to it. If you're curious or just have like that little itch that needs to be scratched about it, I would say go to one of these events. So I know Wind Up is coming back to Chicago. I'll be going to that one. I don't know. I doubt I'll be able to go to the Toronto because I got a cruise later. And I would love to go to that one, man, because the people that's going to Canada, oh my gosh, the amount, man. Dude, and one of the company that's here, Visitor, right here in Indiana, is going out there to Toronto. And I highly recommend you guys go out there because I know Jason is going to do an amazing job doing that. Let's see what he say. Adam needs to start selling those travel cases that he had. I know! Bro, he has not done it. And if you caught my live, did y'all see that ballistic case that he has? You can actually get that, and you can get it in the black or like have wood grain on it. Man, and he has one smaller than that. It's literally Jay Jones. You can benefit from that. No joke. You can benefit from that because you can put all your watches to where you can see them. It is an actual case. You can shoot it. It's ballistic glass. It's a safe, but you can see through it. Oh, that man, bro. But I got on Adam about that. I was like, Adam, man, when you gonna make this case, bro? Paul. I shouted you out in the thing, man. Bro, Nomadic. So that piece that you got, they brought it back in green, and that was new. I was the third person to ever put hands on it. I don't know how many people saw it before me, but I was the third person to actually put hands on that piece that they debuted. And I think, see, that's the other thing too. So Nomadic had a piece there that was just there for the event. Swiss Watch Company had two pieces, of course, and it's one of their original designs. I thought was amazing, man. I thought it was dope. You have to go look through, like I did it on my live, and I actually did it on the video that I showcased. Hey, what's up, Vic? Yes, there are watches there that you can only get. And then Haim, they had a piece that they're only doing 50 pieces per. So, and that's HAIM. So if you're watching this right now and you like Haim, if you're a fan of it and you haven't watched and seen that they got a new piece out, they're close to selling out. Now that piece, I forgot what the price on it. I forgot what the price was. I'm sorry. I know it was over $1,000, but it's limited to 50 pieces per colorway. And this is a beautiful watch. Oh man, you talking about lifestyle. And that's the one thing too I'm harping on is the lifestyle pieces. Not just your typical watch, not your typical it's on sale, I'm gonna get it just because it's on sale. I'm talking about a lifestyle watch, something that you can see yourself in and going about your everyday, or if you're a skydiver, if you're a tunnel rat, if you're a G.I. Joe, a Thundercat, whatever, and that watch fits your lifestyle, cosplay that is, then, bruh, they had some watches there, man. And I'm going to say that Christopher Ward, and I've been to a number of events, Christopher Ward stole the show. They stole the show. They literally had a gathering around them. And it was tough to get to. But then my people, man, I'm telling you right now, Kokomo Watch Company, country that is, I call them Kokomo Watch Country. They had, I think that was their first, well, they do Whiskey and Wheels, but that was their first time out. They came to Chicago and they killed it because they were the first people, the first ones up there. You got to see my video again. They were the first ones there, and they had so many people. So I walked away. I walked upstairs and people were talking about it. I actually went back and forth to my car because I had my bag with me and this watch roll. I haven't even unpacked this watch roll. And I showed a number of people this piece right here, right? I had a bunch of people look. I don't know how many people bought this watch, but it was people that absolutely loved this piece. It was like, man, it looked like a pocket watch. I said that was the movement was originally pocket watch. And though Zenea Watch Company was not represented, I showed this watch off, man, and people just lost their mind over that, bro. It was a lot of people that never heard of it. And then, of course, I showed my Cincinnati watch from Cincinnati Watch Company. You said, oh, hold up. Megan's always said, Christopher Ward stole the DC show. Bunch of things. Man, hey, bro, you know what? I got to say, man, I had, I was talking to the reps. So let me just, because I'm all over the place right now, man. If I have to rate, in which I am, I'm going to tell you this. Minutes and hours. I've been to a couple of this. That was my third one. The one in Chicago last year was great. The one in Austin was amazing. And I thought it was just fitting because they were in an art gallery. They just added to the flavor. It was a lot of people, a lot of information. There were a lot of great watches to go through. And I learned a lot. Seahome was there. Seahome wasn't at this one. I think Seahome has a decent, great product too. And that's just one of many, about 40 plus vendors. But this show was dynamic. I enjoyed it. I loved it, man. I'm literally giving this, man. If it was a 5-star bar or something like that, I would give it 5 stars on top of a multiplier that you should go the next time. The only qualms I had with that show is if the creator of the watch wasn't there and there was a representative, some of the reps, and there was only a few, some of the reps have no idea what they're doing. They're there, they're present, they're there to sell watches, of course. Some of those reps that were there. Unfortunately, I asked a question on my live stream, and this rep couldn't answer the question properly. And I'm like, whoa, okay. So I just moved on because it was already an embarrassing type situation for this rep. So I was like, let me just move on. And I just got out of there. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't want to, I wasn't going to ask any more questions or dig anymore. I was like, okay, you're not vested. And I know when I was in retail, I was so passionate about, the brands. And if it was something I didn't know, I'm like, hey, give me a moment. Let me get the information. That's the stuff you got to do because you're not going to know everything. But like simple stuff, like whatever you're putting out, you should know. That's just me personally. I think you should know exactly what you're putting out. I mean, because you're touching every watch, you're looking at it. You know what I'm saying? You're gathering the watches that you're going to showcase. And this is your time to do your homework because you have. So I got there, they opened the doors at noon, and they went to 5 o'clock. They did it the next day, which I didn't get a chance to go to the second day. So I don't know if it was the same crowd, if it was a new people. All right, hold on. Let me get back into the chat real quick because I'm letting the chat get away from me. My opinion. Okay, so I like the watch. I would say Haim. I will go to Haim before I go to them. I like them though. I actually like them. But I just like Haim more than was it Koi? Koi, I think that's how you say it. I like the watch though, honestly. I like them, and I don't think they're not priced too bad. But Haim, I would go get that one of those before, and I believe you can actually, for me, it's about $150 cheaper than those guys. So, and it's their chronograph is pure mechanical. I like that one. I love the case back on it. And that's what got me is, so Haim has a open case back. You can see the movement and stuff like that. So yeah, bro. But I think it's still a nice product. I want to see it for myself. It's not enough for me to jump though, Paul. It's not enough for me to jump. And I mean, there was so many other watches that really, sparked my attention. And to be honest, I can't sit here and act like price does not matter when it comes to I don't care if you call it a lifestyle watch or not. Price does play, because you may want a Panerai or you may want a Grand Seiko, and if you don't have 10 grand disposable income, just you're saving until you get that, or you selling something to get that, or whatever the case is. So, yeah, bro. I mean, I hope that answers your question. How many incomings now? It's none. There's no incoming, bro. I'm trying to pick up the Hamilton. Hey, Don Juan, I don't know if you have an AD near you. Reach out to Jake, man. Not from State Farm, but reach out to Jake over there at Trifecta Watches. And if you want, I can give you his number and his email. I can text it to you, bro. And tell him I sent you, bro. It's like, yeah, just do that. I don't know what type of discount he can give, but I know he takes care. He definitely takes care. Juan, it's always good to see you in the chat too, bro. I'm thinking of, I think at some of their events, they should have refreshments. Oh, this one did. This one, they had refreshments, bro. Oh, man, they had like these chicken nachos or whatever it was, shredded chicken, and they put it over their tortilla. Fire! And you had drinks, man, like courtesy, man. Oh, yeah, they drinks. Of course, I had to, get my coffee, and they had some pretty good coffee there in the morning, that morning. What's up, Cliff? I work retail as well. You're correct. For some folks, it's just a job. And but listen. I get it. I understand getting a paycheck. I get it. Not being so caught up in something to where, but there's certain things I just can't excuse. There's certain things I can't excuse, especially with that, y'all, because do you realize that this event, I'm comparing it to like going to Disney World for watches. You know what I'm saying? That may not be your story. That may not be for you. It is for me. It is for me, because it's not just, even if you don't get a watch, man, when you listen to somebody that created a watch and they tell you the story as to how they got that watch in order and all this, man, okay, so let's take Nomadic, for example. Dude, there's so much going on behind, just aside from the fact that they have a watch company, they're into business, man, and they're promoting people to come on board to promote the business or get started as an entrepreneur. Man, dude, they got some stuff going on over there that I'm really digging. I like it. You know what I'm saying? And you don't get that stuff from, if I bought a Casio, man, and a rep sold me a Casio, and that's it. It's just a transaction, man. That, my friends, what I just went to was a phenomenon, right? It was beautiful. I loved it. And then the people, yeah, it was crowded. Don't get me wrong. And I sort of get antsy sometimes when it's too many people, and I was like, man, I'm just bumping through, and people's like, yo, Trap, you're going the wrong way. Now I got to get that way, and I'm going through the grain. I'm going against the grain. So, but leading back to what I was saying, man, it can't just be a job. You have to at least do your homework. Yeah. Okay, I was thinking to build. You know what? That's a company. I'm with it. He got the tourbillons, dude. He used the Chinese tourbillons, but like his watches are legit, bro. Watches are legit. I absolutely love those watches. And that was my first time seeing them. Say free admission is enough for me. I'll eat before after. No, but there was food there. There was definitely food. There was a decent amount of food there for people. Finger food. Okay, all right, Vic. If you still in here. Okay, so let me do this, man, because I don't want to get sidetracked, man. If you want to come up and talk about it live, bro, we can. I have no problem whatsoever. And then how did you guys enjoy the Eclipse today? I don't know about you guys, but I absolutely loved it. I wore 2 watches. This is the other watch I wore today. My deep blue. Wore this sucker today. And I meant to grab my where you at? Okay. I meant to grab this today. My Godzilla. But I walked out the house and forgot it. I was like, crap. I just want to bring it with me just because. Eclipse was fantastic. Man, and what's crazy is when I'm sitting there looking at it play by play, I was live on Instagram. I was like through my glasses. I had my camera through the glasses and stuff, watching and letting people see it. That just was on my live. And right when it just completely turned dark, dude, I celebrated, bro. I'm just out there like, yes. Yeah, everybody that was around us, we was at the park, a local park, and man, it was just hype, man. And it was cool. I enjoyed it, man. It was, I don't know, man. I don't know. It was just something about it, man. It was different, man. It was beautiful to see. And I call it the reverse solar flare. You know what I'm saying? If anybody that knows about, Dragon Ball. Yeah. So, yeah, I enjoyed it. Let's see. I'm glad you caught this show. Oh, Camera Trap. Love this segment. Oh, man, appreciate it. Oh, you wore your bullet. Oh, man, that's dope, bro. That's dope. That's really dope. Yeah. I saw it through your live. It was real cloudy here. Oh, man. Yeah, I heard, man. Certain people, it was cloudy, man. It was really cloudy. I hate that you didn't get to see it, man. How long have you been looking into independent brands? Bro, that man, again, 2.5 years, bro. Like, so I had no idea, bro. I had no idea. Now, I'm going to tell you how bad I am and how I just completely just went over my head. I watched TGV do a show on Laurier years ago. So long ago, and I thought Laurier was a name brand. I was like, crap, that got to be expensive. You know what I'm saying? I remember that. I was like, okay. And I kind of disconnected because I was like, okay, it looked like it's an expensive watch. I'm not, I was used to just spending $150 on my watches. That's it. I wasn't even a $200 watch guy. $150 was my max. That was it, bro. So it was Invicta, it was Casio, Timex. I was not varying outside of those parameters. And I was watching Tommy Big Time show 2.5 years ago. And he had eGuard, man, Elon from eGuard watches. Happened to come on the show. And I'm like, who is this guy? But I do remember Cliff was saying, hey, this is my dude. This is my guy. I follow him. He makes great watches. So I was like, okay. So I'm looking, and then I started researching, and I looked into it some more, and I was like, yo, okay. So I pre-ordered the Patriot Racer from him. It's a quartz timepiece. And when it came in, I said, I really like this watch. And I think I paid like $300 for it, right? So I like it, got it, $330 shipped. And I asked him to come on the show. He came on the show. I picked his brain, and from there, it was over. It was over, man. I got my Deep Blues, and then I started jumping into other little micro brands. And 2.5 years later, I got over 60 different brands total, not just micro brands, because I had some other brands before I got that. But right now, I have 60. I own 67 brands, different brands, from big store brands all the way to my micro brands, independents. So I had enough wrestling this past weekend. Not tonight. Oh, hold up. Jerry, you watching? Are you waiting to get up on there? Oh, no, you good. Not tonight. Oh, you watching wrestling? Oh, yeah. Monday Night Raw should be amazing tonight, bro. I'm going to catch the replay on it. And what's up, big dog? Sunny Phoenix, Arizona. Hey, big dog, did you catch the Eclipse today by chance? Were you able to? But yeah, I feel your Monday Night Raw after WrestleMania is normally pretty awesome to let me know if anything surprising happens. Yeah, WrestleMania had such an amazing ending, and it was a very emotional ending because I was just thinking about Cody Rhodes, and he's the first to get a championship. His dad, Dusty Rhodes, never won gold, so never got that championship. He on now. Okay, cool. Ooh, excuse me, y'all. Let me see where we at. Okay, so we're 40. I'm actually going to end on time tonight. So let me just say this. What's up, Dad Mods? If nothing else, I will reiterate. Going to these watch events are more than just like, oh crap, I gotta spend some money. It's not that. I'm telling you, it is not. It's not that. You are getting so much information and you're learning the brand, and I think that's the best thing to do. It's like living out the about section of a company. You literally are living out the about section. So if you're like, okay, what's your mission statement? It's right there in your face because they're explaining it. They're telling you everything that you need to know. And I can't even tell you as far as like, I'll say that Christopher Ward, of course, most definitely, I love the way they do it. So Christopher Ward does not sell watches at these events. You still have to go on their website and order the watch. They will not sell you because he spends 5 hours, which dude is crazy. They are spending 5 hours explaining their watch over and over, reciting it. And they're taking time with each customer that have like specific questions. And now I was like, man, I sat back and I didn't even get the footage for this. I sat back at the very, like if you sat in a corner, like before you got up to the stairs, you can literally look across to see most of the vendors, right? And I did that and was just looking. I was just like this, looking at every interaction. Kokomo Watch Company did an amazing job. Nomadic did an amazing job. Again, Christopher Ward's Rado did an amazing job. Reservoir, they were sitting right there. They did an amazing job. So I walked to the back, man. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. What was, if you guys like Richard Mille, right? If you like that Richard Mille style watch, man, I believe I have, do I have that? This right here. You can get that watch in quartz or an automatic. And it's a great watch. You can buy one kit, right? And you can like literally change the look of your watch. You can change the bracelet. It's so simple to do. It's so easy to do. So people that like this a popular brand because who has $275,000 besides the 5,000 people that bought from Richard Mille last year? That's it. They made 5,000 models that went out the door, which put them on like the top report for that Morgan Stanley report and for Swiss made watches. If you like that design, you like that style, dude, I would say go to them. I wouldn't take any other substitutions, man, because that, I think, in my personal opinion, I think they're at the top. Because I have a couple of I got one though. I will say this. I have an Invicta one, and I haven't maybe I'll do a review on that one this week. I have a Richard Mille Invicta, so to speak. So I bought one. Fell off when I pulled it, just said it. You sit there, right? Hey, the ones they had there was legit, bro. Man, you know what's crazy? I hate when that happens, man. I don't know if that was your first time ever buying them. I hate when that happens. You buy into something like, you be that one sacrificial lamb, and you're like, I'm not fooling with it. So let me ask you, so did you send it back and you didn't return it? I mean, you didn't get another one, or like that was it? Or did they send you another one in replace? Oh, because there was a guy there that I ran into. What was his name? Greg from New York. I think that's who your name is. Greg from New York. And I seen you subscribe. Thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. He has the same watch I have. Oh, where is it? Where is it? Doggone it. I don't know. It's somewhere. Did I put that dog on? Man, I'm losing my mind right now. But he has a Jack Mason. That's exact same Jack Mason I have, and he put his on the bracelet. And we were talking. He asked me about, what I thought about the quality and stuff like that. I said, man, it's amazing. I told him about my bolts coming out, or my screws coming out, the case back, and he was like, "How did they treat you?" I was like, "Amazingly, bro." They told me they emailed me when it got there. They did this, they did that. They let me know it was fixed, and they sent it back as soon as possible, bro. So Jack Mason customer service is A1. A1. Let's see. You said, Robert, I'll handle it. I returned it. That was it. He said it was one and done, bro. I can't blame you on that one, bro. Oh, man. All right, Space G. Not YouTube radio. Yeah, please. Yeah, man. This is a family show, bro. This is a family show. Jack Mason, awesome. I don't own one, but I know the guys there. They are great. Yeah, man. That's another watch that I would say. Now, I heard the commercial where they said, they were rated or referred to as a fashion brand at one point. And I don't know that Jack Mason, but I know what I've seen and what I've witnessed. I think that's another watch that will fit your lifestyle. I enjoy mine. I'm glad I got it. That watch is great, in my opinion, in my humble opinion. It's a great watch. Yo, Joe was in the building. So I will say best bang for buck. Just depends on what's your style, really. I'm going to say Wilk Watches had a great product for the price, and the option of getting like assembling this watch the way you want it. I think that was a plus. Haim Watches, I think is another must-have for your collection. That's just my humble opinion. If you want something that is built here in America, aka Indiana, the crossroads of America, I'm going to go with Kokomo Watch Company. And I'm not just saying that because I rock with them so heavy. I'm saying it because I literally watched them put this watch together. And I love the design. I love the fact that when you turn it up, like, dude, it is well made. I'm a firm believer in that. You know what I'm saying? But you're going to pay for that. You're going to pay. That's the cost of having something built here. Swiss Watch Company, you're getting a lot for your money. You're getting a lot for your money, and you can consider that a lifestyle watch because, shoot, I use mine for stuff, man. Like I love my diver, right? So that diver is amazing. The loom on it is crazy. But they titanium watches, ooh, it's like not having anything on. And then the straps that they offer now that they worked on these straps, bro, you can forget about it. It's amazing. The other, let's see. Canopy Watches, of course, he has two models, right? And I know that they're working on something else. They got a design, and I want to see this one come. So I need as many people as possible to go over there and check out Canopy watches. And trust me on this one or not, it's a nice watch. I'm just telling you that. I wear it. It's one of my go-tos, and I don't regret that purchase whatsoever. Plus, you could just do all kind. Man, you can make that watch look like anything with any type of straps or whatever the case is. Fair and Swick. If you don't buy a watch, he has accessories, glasses, hats, shirts, hoodies, the whole nine. And his gear, I got the hoodie that he made me last year. That hoodie is, oh man, that thing is legit. Well, it's well worth it. What's that? Swiss Watch Company also. Yeah, man. Yeah. Okay, The Rock. Okay. Hold on, what'd you say? Swiss Watch Company still in my. Hey, Jacob, if you watch it, bro, hey, quit stealing ideas from my man Dad Miles, bro. You can't be doing that. That's not kosher. What's the independent grill right now? I think mine's the Bel Canto at the moment. Skyler, bro. I got to end on two. I got to end on two companies that I think like really just destroyed the show, right? Nomadic, I think just about sold out, right? All their watches. But yo, that Bel Canto, whoo, that thing's fire. But you know what? That wasn't even it for me, man. They got a GMT dive watch, man, he has a ceramic insert that's covered by sapphire. That thing is stupid. It's a dive watch. I forgot the name of it, but yo, out of all the watches that I saw that was on that table, the 12, y'all saw me pick up the 12, right? I love the 12. I think the 12 is an amazing watch, right? I told him, honestly, I said, hey, I love the 12. And I would get it, but I'm like, I have two watches that's in that same category. You know what I'm saying? My PRX and then my Citizen Ciosa. So I really don't want a third watch in that, in that category. But that dive watch they got though, woo, that watch is stupid. Man, oh my gosh, that watch is Man, that watch, man, just moved me. That watch moved. That was nice, bro. Best value for money, man. I'm telling you, man, like Paul, I'm not even considering that right now when it comes to Christopher Ward. I'm like, okay, let me look at the price. Let me see what I got to do to get to that point where I can actually get the watch in hand. You know what I'm saying? Like, what do I have to sell? I don't care. I'm selling this watch man, I'm getting my hands on that watch at one point. That watch, I put it on my wrist. I said, yeah, that's supposed to be right there. That's the type of watch I like to have in my collection. I can see myself just going and doing a whole bunch of stuff, man, being active with this watch, man, going swimming in this watch, man, just doing my everyday in that watch. It is that good, bro. Like, bro. Then there was another diver that it was on an orange strap, white dial. That watch was dope. It was crazy. And I've seen it before. I've seen people review it. I think this is like one of the least expensive watches they have. But dude, that watch is ferocious, man. It needs to be arrested. Hey, put them in jail, bro. Jail right now. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you. That arrogant concept. That I'm gonna tell you another person. Wing needs to go to jail too. Wing needs to go to jail because he's on the other side of the spectrum as far as, you hear that term, getting the most bang for your buck. I understand that. But Wing, he's just vicious. He's vicious with his designs. He's vicious with the prices. Dude, I don't know how he does it. I don't care how he does it. I don't care what the explanation is because I got to watch over here of Wings right now over here. But when I put that watch on, oh my, it's so blue. I think I'm going to wear that tomorrow, though. The dial on this thing is so blue. It's liquid, man. It's liquid blue. It's like a Smurf got melted on this watch, bro. Oh, gosh. Wing is stupid, man. Yeah, he's another one. Go to jail. Wing, jail. You need to go to jail. Chris Ford, jail. Swiss Watch Company, jail. All y'all, look. And I'm gonna tell you another one. The funky, fresh, like independent microbrand, if you will, is Fair and Swift. He needs to go to jail too. Adam, his watches are. I love the seaplane. I was looking at it, and you know what's crazy thing about seaplane? He got all these different rubber straps and stuff that you could do, put on, just like, man, bang for buck value, like craftsmanship, the overall package, the look, bro, the aesthetics of these watches, man, it was stupid, bro. It was stupid. No disrespect for anybody that's making a homage timepiece. No, none whatsoever. I promise you. I recant some of the statements I've made in the past about, you know, some homage watches. Like everybody's doing it. Everybody's doing it. You know what? To put a watch out, to build your own brand, that's not easy, man. Sometimes you have to go through different routes and stuff like that, man. Stand behind your product, whatever it is. So if it looked like a Rolex, now that's not going to resonate with me so much because I have enough. I got a number of homage Rolex Submariners in my collection. I definitely don't need another one. I don't want to. No, I'm not going to do it. And it's not to say that the next person is not going to make a beautiful product or be well made or even be cost certified or whatever. That may work, but somebody that does not have that watch belongs on your wrist. But for me, I am looking for that performance piece. So the next pieces that I'm looking at, right, is Christopher Ward for sure. Oh, most definitely, man. Christopher Ward, yes. Wilk watches. Haim, I'm telling you that chronograph, pure mechanical chronograph. The next chronograph I get has to be that one. It has to be. I'm telling you, that watch is great. And I think it's like 39 millimeter, 40. I think it's 30, either 39 or 40 millimeter. That watch is dope. It's beautiful. I enjoyed it. I liked it. I put it on my wrist. I say, yo, if I look at it, and then I look down at my shoes, and then I start thinking about all the shoes I got, the hats I have. I said, you know what? This can work with this. Ooh, because Haim, like that chronograph, I said, man, I got some dressy hats back there. Woo! Man, when I throw my suit on, that Haim, I'm putting, oh man, that's the type of watch that I want in my collection. He got some watches out now. I know I saw that $94, man. That dude, man. And that sale is going for the next 3 hours now? I think you got 3 hours to go over to Wing to get those watches at those prices. Hold on, let me see. What's this? Yes, the C63 C-Liner GMT from Christopher Ward. Yes, bro, Robert, man, you my man. Thank you so, bruh. Whoo. Robert Wood, check this out. I got a couple straps coming in. I ordered them. When those straps come in, you are getting a strap for a reminder. Thank you so much. Hit me up on Instagram. I'm going to be giving some straps away here. I got some people that I told you I'm going to give you a strap. You're not including this because I told you behind the scenes I'm giving you a strap. But yes, Robert Wood, I got a strap that's coming in. As soon as that shipment come in, you're getting a strap. I'll hit me up on Instagram. I'll send you a picture of the measurements of them. I believe is 20, 21s, and 22s are coming. Yep. So you just want a strap, my friend. Let's see. Chris, I got time. Have I ever heard of what? Echo? You talking about that's on Facebook, the Echo on Facebook, or you talking about a watch? Let's see. Man, that Christopher Ward, man, goes dumb, bro. I'm telling you. The Tourbillon seems like it needs more wrist action to stay moving compared to automatics. Is that true? Or am I just tripping? You got to wind that thing, bro. It's not automatic. You got to keep winding it. You got to keep winding. You have to keep winding. Echo. No, I've never heard of them. The watch brand. Hold up, man. We about to go into overtime. Hold up, because I got to see. I got to see what this is, bro. See, man, now you got me going through this rabbit hole. Boy. Accept cookies. Ooh! I can't stand you for even telling me about this. I cannot stand you. Salida 200, elaborate grade. Ooh! Salida 510, elaborate grade. Chronograph. GMT. Soul Pride. I can't stand you. I cannot stand. Why did you tell me this? Why are you doing this? Why are you doing? You're evil. You're evil. You're my op now, man. You working for the enemy, bro. You're working for the enemy. No, these are some gorgeous pieces, though. Oh, the Cortina 1956 teal chronograph. That is such a classic looking piece. Okay, I'm gonna look more into this brand. There's a sale. He got a sale on those tourbillons right now, too. Check out your Watch Crunch. Okay. Will do. Will most certainly do. Oh, I got a bunch of who is this? Ooh, thank you. Somebody okay. All right. All right. Okay, let me look at your. Was it your today's post, bro? I see your spinnaker. Well, that loom on the spinnaker is beautiful. Ooh, I like that. I like that. That hole, I got that hole too. I think the rabbit hole just turned to the Grand Canyon. Bro, it's always. We all Googling. Hey, that's a dope. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, that's one thing about it, man. So, y'all, I'm gonna get out of here, man. We've been on for an hour and 2 minutes. And I just want to leave you guys with this. It was an amazing day to see the I'm about to say the echo. See, you got me messed up. To see the eclipse, it was so dope to see that, man. It's just watching like God's fingerprint and his handiwork all over stuff, man. And the other thing is my overall during that event, I love the fact that there was new collectors there. I met some new people. I had a chance to talk and help some people with, answer some questions. I enjoyed it. And Rich does a great job, man. Scott does a great job. There was so many people there that were working. There were so many different functions and all kind of stuff happening. And it's one of those things where the cares of the world, like everything else was going on. There was actually a protest going on across the street at the Louis Vuitton because of the fur that they sell. So there was a protest. Jason from Kokomo Watch Company was saying that they walked across it, right, or whatever. But well, all of the stuff that's going on in life, man, where this is an election year, there is exposure going on, that like surviving Diddy's going on, all this stuff is happening. But when it comes down to the watches, bro, when it comes down to this passion that we have, man, we kind of just, the cares of the world don't matter. We're just focused on this. We're learning from each other. We're gathering, we're trading stuff, trading information, and life is good. Life is good, man. You know what I'm saying? It's on the regular post. Okay, I'm gonna look at it after this. Yeah, man. So I give this event an A+. I know Wind Up is gonna be an A+. I'm gonna be tuning in to see Wonders, Watches and Wonders. And I know this high-end brand, you know what I'm saying? And even if you can't afford, or if you're not interested and like your Rolexes and stuff like that. I still like to know what's coming out, what's creative, what fell away by the wayside or whatever. I just want to know. I just want to be in the now with that information. So yeah, man, go to the next event. Go to your local AD if you can, like to kind of get hands on these watches in between these events, because that's not always viable for people to do. Like I know some people like these events are far out. So anybody who's in California, like crap, I ain't about to fly over to Chicago just to look at some watches. I get that. But if you're local to something, man, go check it out. Go see who you have in your area as far as some of these watches. There are some companies that are picking up on some. They may get some of the used Microbrands. People are trading their Microbrands in for bigger pieces. You may find those. Go to your. I go to. What's it? The what is the thing? Not Goodwill. Pawn shop. Pawn shops be having some heat. Go check it out, man. You don't got to buy, just go in there and look and see what they have in there, man. That's just my recommendation. So, all right. I appreciate you guys. You guys have been amazing. Thank you for keeping me company. I did not get into my man Skyler, but please go check out Skyler's videos, man. Go look at that latest clip he did, his blooper reel. My man got more energy. I thought I had a lot of energy. Skyler, you got energy for days, for weeks, years. Bro, you got enough energy to power the sun, bro. That's all I'm going to tell you. So other than that, thank you guys. And y'all know what I always say, and I really mean that, man. Until the next lightning strike, y'all be blessed. Appreciate y'all watching, man. It's been real.